You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show. Attraction Checklist is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons, and as an exclusive benefit, patrons at any level can download just the ride audio from each episode of Attraction Checklist on its own. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media to find out how you can become a patron today. And thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Paul, and my favorite Disney attraction is the Haunted Mansion. You're listening to Attraction Checklist.
My name is Grandpa Choco, and I invite you to join me on my quest to learn about and experience every Disney park attraction I possibly can. This is Attraction Checklist. Welcome to Attraction Checklist. Today we take a ride on an attraction that will soon get an incredible makeover. Disney California Adventure's California Screamin. The guide map describes California Screamin by saying, "Zoom on this high-speed coaster." The thrill level of this attraction calls it a thrill ride that is loud with big drops. Guests must be 48 inches or taller to ride, and both FastPass and a single rider line are available for this attraction. Before we hurry to our seats, here are 5 fast facts about California Screamin at Disney California Adventure. 1. California Screamin is one of Disney California Adventure's opening day attractions, beginning operation on February 8, 2001. 2. The attraction uses linear induction motors to launch the coaster cars up the first hill. Guests go from 0 to 55 miles per hour in about 4 seconds at the beginning. This is the only attraction at Disneyland Resort that features a loop or an inversion. 3. With over 6,000 feet of track, California Screamin is currently the 3rd longest steel roller coaster in the American continents and the 7th longest steel roller coaster in the world. 4. Since late 2010, the voice of the safety spiel on this attraction has been provided by Neil Patrick Harris. Before that, the spiel was voiced by D. Bradley Baker. And 5. California Screamin is set to have its final ride on January 8, 2017, so that it can be rethemed as the Incredicoaster based on the Disney Pixar Incredibles film franchise. So let's take one last loop on California Screamin as it is today. Along for the ride is Susie, and after the ride, we'll discuss our thoughts on this classic attraction. This is a binaural recording, so if you have headphones, put them on now, as we are about to experience Disney California Adventure's California Screamin. Well, Susie and I just rode California Screamin here at Disney California Adventure, and I have to say, I love that ride. I love it as far as roller coasters go. I like it a lot. I think the music is perfectly timed out. My favorite part is towards the end of the ride where you go over like the hills.
That's
you're going.
My least favorite part.
Oh, really? That's
yes.
my favorite part. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about this ride. I like it. It'll be interesting to see what they do when they change it into The Incredibles. But for right now, this is a great ride, and I think maybe they'll only make it better by adding The Incredibles.
Yeah, it's a good roller coaster, and I don't love big, scary roller coasters. And this one has big drops, and it goes upside down and all that, and I'm not scared of it, but it does, like, it's just enough. Like, okay.
Just enough?
It is enough. Like by the time we get to those things at the end that you like, I'm like, stop.
Yeah, I like this ride. This is something I try to ride usually every time I hear it. And the line moves really quickly.
Yeah, they move it along.
Yeah, the line today said 30 minutes, but it seemed much less than 30 minutes to get through.
Yeah, no line jumpers.
Yeah, we had 3 people jump in line in front of us while we were waiting in line, so that's not
Doesn't matter if
cool,
the rest of your party's up there.
Yeah. But that doesn't spoil the actual ride, and I think this is a good ride. It's a classic, and I enjoy riding it.
And today is a gorgeous day, so that view up at the top, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was really great. So how would you rate this roller coaster?
Okay. Well, no roller coaster is ever going to be a 10 for me. So as rides go in general, I'm only giving this like a 6 or a 7.
Really?
Because it's so exhausting. But as roller coasters go, this is like very high on my list.
There you go. There's California Screamin here at Disney California Adventure. Do you agree or disagree with our thoughts on Disney California Adventure's California Screamin? Join the conversation on the Attraction Checklist Facebook page at facebook.com/attraction checklist. Also, for sources and links for this episode, visit our website at attractionchecklist.com. What attraction should we go on next? Send me an email over at hello@saturdaymorningmedia.com, or you can let me know on Twitter, where my username is ToasterBoy. You can also post on the aforementioned Attraction Checklist Facebook page. Attraction Checklist is a production of Saturday Morning Media and is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons who've gone to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up a monthly donation for as little as $1 a month. Huge thanks to Shay Stewart, Merle Lafferty, Jeff Peterson, Dale Gadania, Stephen Staver, Jackie Climo, Melissa Crawford, Dave Slesher of the Evil Genius Chronicles, Mike Coughlin, Dorothy Pachoco, John D., Kathy Crawford, Brian Greer, Carrie Whitney, Chuck Tomasi from the Technorama Podcast, Chris Foster, Stephen Ing, Clinton of ComedyForecast.com, Vicky DeVries, Mike Wabshall, Twitter user Butts and Gear, a.k.a. Wildcat, Eve Cunning, Mike Hamilton, Gaston Moreno, Reed Loveland, Ivan Asquith, Vanessa Whitney, Janine Lee, Peggy Etra, Kristen Hogan of Squid Friends, David Akers, Zoe Palladino, Ellen Moltari, Christopher Harris, Rachel Jackson of Vox Fabuli Puppets, Carolyn Weisner, John Petty, Rachel Hansen, Darcy Prevost, Fernando Torres, Ron McAdams, Perla Q Magic, Jason Domer, Trent Hammond, Roman and Emmett, Cora Goodall, Lee Barrett, Casino Skunk, The Misty Minute, Peter Capesser, Night Gig Studios, Joelle R., and Adrian Rose Leonard. If you'd like to support this show and the other fun content from Saturday Morning Media, become a patron. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up your monthly donation today. You can also tell a friend about the show or leave the show a review on the iTunes Apple Podcast directory. And while you're over there in the Apple Podcast directory, be sure to click that subscribe button. That way you'll get new episodes the moment they are released. Thank you so much for listening. Attraction Checklist is copyright 2017 Saturday Morning Media, Grant Bachoco executive producer. All rights reserved. www.saturdaymorningmedia.com. You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.